Hello everyone, Johnny here. Today in this session, we will try to create a news app using React. We will try to use the same concepts what we have discussed in the earlier sessions, like use state, use effect, and the basic concepts what we have discussed in this tutorial series. This tutorial series is completely based upon the projects what we implement. In the last weekend session, we have discussed about how to make a food recipe app. In that, we have learned what is a single page application, how do you create a component, the class component, the function component, and JSX, props, states for both the class component as well as the function component. And we have discussed all these concepts in the previous sessions, like events also, like when we click on a particular event, it is able to perform some operation. And we have discussed about a map and array. In this session also, we will try to create a basic application which is used to use this news app. Like for example, using all this concept, we will try to make a news app here. In this, I am trying to use app.js. So let us get into the practical work. So hope you are aware of all these basics, like what we have discussed. If you are unable to understand the concepts like previous sessions of class component, function component also, you can just check the beginning of this tutorial series, and next you can check the 1 hour session of the tutorial, and later on you can check the projects what we have done, the 3 projects for applications. Then you can understand this what we are trying to do here, because we are implementing only the project part and we are not implementing any basic concepts here, and we are trying to jump into the project part here. Here first one, we are trying to create a functional component here. Here we are trying to create a functional component. So let me put everything in the comments so that you will understand it, like what we have done so far. Like first one, this is the functional component which we are trying to do. Next one, in this functional component, I am trying to define a state. In this functional component, I am trying to define a state, and the method is using a useState method. Let us write first one, const updates comma set new updates equals to useState. If you are aware of this concept of useState, then you will understand this what we are trying to write. First one, we were trying to write a name of this, and next one we are trying to write a function, and we are trying to use a useState here. Here the useState is empty, here the useState is empty, and the method is set new updates, or function is set new updates. In this, now let us write to fetch the news from the API. In order to fetch the news from the API, we have a method called fetch. We use a method called fetch. So let us write const find the news. I am trying to write a arrow function here. In this arrow function, we are trying to first find the news based on the word React. Let me find the news based on the React word. For this, we are trying to use fetch. I am trying to take this from this URL hn.algolia.com API. You can also find this API, like you can also use it. In this, I am trying to pass a query, a default query, that it is React. First, I am trying to create a function here, find news, an arrow function. In this, I am trying to use a fetch method which is used to read the data from the API. Later, we are trying to convert this into a simpler one. In the sense, we are trying to convert this into the format of a JSON. We are trying to convert this result into the form of a JSON. result.json format. we are trying to convert. Let me put this in the comments so that you will understand it. Here we are trying to convert this in the format of JSON. Next one, first one we are trying to use a fetch, next one we are trying to use a then. In this we are trying to convert the resultant in the form of a JSON, and next one we are trying to pass this data into set new updates. We are trying to pass this data into this set new updates. So how do I pass? We can pass this set. I'm trying to pass set new updates. We are trying to pass it to here. How I am able to pass it here? Then we can just see here, set news updates, set news updates data dot hits. In the sense, we are just trying to write whether it is able to pass it or not. Then I'm trying to write then of data of set new updates. So here we are trying to pass this, whatever the resultant we get, we are trying to pass it to here, set new updates. Now if I get any error, if I have any issues in this code or snippets, I'm trying to write catch. I'm trying to use catch here, console.log of error. So this is how we have done with the fetch part. First we are trying to define an arrow function find news, where it will try to read the values from the API based upon the keyword. We are trying to use a static keyword here, react. We are trying to use a static keyword here, react. Then we are trying to convert this in the format of a JSON, and then we are trying to pass this news updates to here. Now if we get any issues, then we are trying to handle in the catch part. For example, in order to get this news part, it should able to display as soon as the page loads. For example, as we have discussed in the earlier sessions also, use effect will try to load as soon as the web page loads, right? For example, here we are trying to take something called a use effect. We are trying to use use effect here. This use effect will try to load this thing. Let us write the snippet so that we can understand what we are trying to do. In this, I am trying to define an arrow function where it will try to have this find news. It means as soon as the web page loads, it will try to execute this complete part. Now we have done how to read a value, how to convert into JSON, and how to get the updates. We will try to also console this in the browser console part also. As of now we are trying to do this thing. Now in this we got this one, news app project. How do I call this thing? How can we call this thing? We can generally use a for loop, as we have discussed in the previous food recipe app also, but here we are trying to use a map. Here we are trying to use a map. In this map, first we will try to make sure whether we are trying to get the updates or not. So everything will be stored in this updates. So updates dot, where if we are trying to write, updates dot map, where here we are trying to take and news takes as a map method, which converts this into the key as an argument, that is index, and news as a title. Here we are trying to take key as an index and a news as a title. Here I am trying to write n of I. I am trying to pass this parameters. In this we are trying to read the value based upon this key and value. Here n dot title, we are trying to display these values. If you are completely aware of those previous sessions tutorials, then you will understand the syntax what we are writing here. Next one, we are trying to enclose this thing. We are trying to enclose this part. So if you can see here, we are trying to define this arrow function here. So it will be in the form of this syntax. Yes. Now here we got it in this way. We got map, we got this map. Yes, we got this one. We didn't place this thing. Yes, done. Now we can see in the last session also we got the same error. Yes, now we can see. Let us check the browser. Now we find an error called use state and use effect is not defined. It means whenever you are trying to use, we should always import it. Use effect and use state. So I'm trying to use state comma use effect from React. React. Now let's see. Now we can see we are getting an output in the form of based upon the keyword React. Can you see everywhere we are trying to find out this word React? See here, based upon this keyword we are trying to get the complete news here. Based upon this keyword we are trying to get the complete news. So this is how the step 1. In this step 1 we are trying to create a functional component. In this functional component we are trying to use an use state and we are trying to use use effect, where it will try to fetch all the data from this and it will try to load here. So for example, see here, let me put this in this comments. Can I write the same thing in the console? Let me put console. I'm trying to take the same statement here. Let me echo this in the console part. Let me check whether we will get it or not. If we can see here, you can press F12 also. Like you can see the list of the details. Now we will understand the syntax why we have written in that in this way. If we can see here, can you see the keyword and the title, everything? So we have used the same map and method here in order to illustrate here the snippet. It is indirectly we are trying to read those key and the title. If we can see here, we have just trying to use an API where it is trying to search the news based upon a particular keyword. But how can I write a code where if I want to have a search button, where I can write some small search button and where it will try to update the values based upon the event clicked? So for this we can write a button. So let me write a button here. In this form, I'm trying to write a form. Inside this form I'm trying to write input type equals to text, input type equal to text, value equals to search, Now I'm trying to use an event here, on change equals to make change. So we need to define this method here, that is the function here, make change. And I'm trying to write button search news here, and let me close this form. Now if you can see where we see here, it is trying to tell the search and make change is not defined. So let us define the part, so we are not checking the output. Now once we have written the snippet of it, then let us check the snippet what it is trying to do. Now I'm trying to write arrow function make change and event, and I'm trying to pass parameter here where it will try to make sure it will accept the value from this user. So in order to accept the value from the user, I'm trying to write search query. What is the search query? It will try to have the value based upon this. I will let you know like why we are writing here the value. We are trying to make sure based upon this value what we have written, it will try to read it. Here based upon this user input, for example, based upon the user input, it will try to read the values based upon this user input. But as we have written search query here, we need to define some other state. first one we are trying to define a state for this getting the values and data, but here we are trying to perform some action, in the sense we are trying to type something in the input field and we are trying to read the values. So for this search query we need to implement one more state here. So I'm trying to write one more state where it will try to read const search. It means it is trying to read the value from the user and it is trying to put in that query. So search query use state. If you can see here, we are trying to use state here. So by default the query value is React. Here query value is React, but we should able to change this value based upon the user inputted, like what the user has been inserted. If we have taken a value as search here, the same search it is defined here. So can we write here using a template literals in the form of a search part? Yes, we can also write in the form of a template literals where it will try to make sure the same URL. So let me put this in the comments, you will understand what we have written in the new part. See here, now I'm trying to convert this in the form of a template literal where it will try to read the values based upon the user input. So I'm trying to take a $sign in this search. Yes, we have written the same thing, like based upon this search the user value will try to echo. We have defined an variable, in the sense the name of this state, and we have trying to define a function here using use state. See, for example, if the user has inputted this value, it will try to pass it here, in the sense it will try to pass to this query. Suppose if the user hasn't inputted any values, so by default can we take some value here? Yes, we can pass React here. If the user hasn't filled some value, then it will try to take the old value itself. So here if you can see, we are trying to make sure the same value we are trying to repeat with the based upon this user input. First we were trying to do based upon this thing. So if I'm trying to write hello here, can I see some output? No, because we need to implement this method. First one, we have defined the states, first state and the second state. First state for the updates for a normal input query, like static value. Next one we are trying to use based upon this input field. Next one we are trying to define a function here. In this first we have used a fetch method where it will try to read the values based upon the keyword React. Now we are trying to read the values from the same API based upon the user input. Next one, we are trying to pass the same values using the console.data. Now if I want, instead of passing this console.log data, let me write this. Now for example, if I write TikTok, can you see here it is trying to change. For example, if I write India, see, can you see it is trying to update repeatedly. Instead of having the, we will understand like why it is trying to go. Like for example, see TikTok, PUBG. So based upon this PUBG, we are trying to get the values from the API. But if you can see, the values has been rendering repeatedly. It means the use effect has been running multiple times. In order to prevent this, we will be trying to pass an argument to it. So how do you pass an argument to it? We will try to make sure it will have the values like based upon this search. In the previous output, like what we have seen, it was trying to render it multiple times. Now can you see it is trying to render only one time. If I don't write search here, search part here, if I'm trying to write some keyword here, TikTok, so it is trying to render the use effect multiple times. So instead of this, we are trying to pass the value search. So when I write TikTok here, so it is trying to get the same thing. When I write PUBG here, it is getting the same output. So if you can see here, whenever I'm trying to write, it is trying to change the values here. But how can I write the code when I'm trying to click on this input field? Sorry, that button. We have a button here, but when the user clicks on that button only, we should able to change some value. First we have started with an input field. First we have started with a static value where it is trying to read the values from this React. Next we have created an input field where we are trying to pass this search and make change to the, we have created a function and we are trying to pass this search using a new state based upon the user input. It is trying to pass to this API and it is trying to retrieve this data using use effect, and we are trying to display it here in the map. Now if I want to click on the input button, in the sense the text button input field, here we have a button field, right? Here we have some button field, right? If I click on that button field, it should able to input. So by default the value is React here. You can see by default the value is React here. So if I want to make sure I want to get based upon this input field, how can I write? We can write something called a URL part. So instead of writing the same state, what we do is that we will try to create a new URL where it will have a static value as a React, and based upon the button click it will try to change. So here I am trying to create one more state where it will try to pass this values in the API directly. Let me put this in this part. So here I am trying to pass URL and set URL. In this set URL, in this use state, I am trying to pass this complete part. I am trying to pass this complete. Let me pass this complete part. In the sense, by default the value is React here. The initial state would be a React for this. Now in the fetch news, what we are trying to do, we are trying to fetch the news based on that, in the sense based upon this query, in the sense based upon this user input field. Next one, we are trying to use a use effect here which will try to fetch the news. Initially it is used to retrieve the results based upon this user given value. Now we are trying to pass the state here as URL, in the sense by default it will be a URL. And here use effect will take a function. It means it will take a function as well as this array value. Like here it will try to load based upon the how the value has been updated here, in the sense based upon this state it will try to affect, based upon this API value it will try to affect this one. In this we are trying to define this thing like make change, where it will try to have this input field. Now the last thing is that when I click on this input text, that is button, input button, I should able to change, I should able to get the results. First it was based upon the static value, next it was based upon the values what we typed. Now how can we load the same thing using a button click? So how can we write the same snippet? For this button click I am trying to write some event. Here I am trying to define some event here on submit equals to handle input. Here I am trying to write and handle input. So you should able to define this handle input here. When the button is clicked, the handle input gets activated. So here constant handle input, we are trying to define an arrow function. So here we are trying to define arrow function here in order to prevent from the page behavior, in the sense in order to load it earlier, page reload, we are trying to use event prevent default and in this we are trying to define a set URL. We have defined hope you have remembered here, we have defined a function here, right? Set URL, that is the method which we are trying to write it here. Set URL. In this set URL, the value will be based upon this search item. The value will be based upon this search item. So if you can see here, we are trying to retrieve the values based upon this template tutorials, right? Okay. So based upon the user input field, we are trying to get this value here. Now if we can see, let us check the behavior of this. If I'm trying to type, is it changing? No, it is not getting updated. Initially when I'm trying to type it here, it is getting to update here, but now I'm trying to write TikTok. You can see TikTok. If I'm trying to write a React, it is trying to change React. When I'm trying to write India, it is trying to write India. When I'm trying to write JavaScript, so you will get all the latest updates of it. So if we can see here, everything is based upon this input button search field. So here we need to understand about what is the use state, what is the use of use effect, and why we have written this 3 states. First state for the static value, next state for the predefined value, next one based upon this URL. For example, if the user has not submitted anything, for example, I'm trying to write like this. So what is the value we got? React. It is getting from this use state. Yes. So in this use state, when the user has clicked on this value, when the user has submitted these values, based upon it, again it will try to retrieve. The same values will be displayed in this map, using this map. So this is how we have done with the basic map. Now if I want to apply some CSS for it, I want to make sure that I should apply some CSS for that in order to make it look feel like I will be using some basic CSS part here. For the heading tag, I'm trying to write some properties. Sorry, I'm trying to write text align. Sorry, it's a text align center. If you are unable to understand this concept, I will have just provided the complete list of tutorials what we need to go through. Just complete those series of tutorials, then you will understand what we have been doing here. Input a type equals to text, input a type equal text, text align center. I'm trying to write a basic CSS part here. Border radius for this input field. We have an input field, right, in a text field. If we get 20 pixels, it will be in the form of a circle shape completely. And I'm trying to write height of it, height 20 pixel and width 300 pixel. So we were trying to define the CSS for this part, whatever the values we have retrieved. So it is not getting applied because we haven't used index.css here. We should always import the CSS part. Instead, in order to import this CSS part, we will write import index file name. That what is the file name we have been using from index.css. So if you can see here, yes, we got it. We got now for the input button. If I want to write for the button also, we can write the CSS part like buttn button. So if you have taken input type equal to button, then you need to write in the attribute selector what we have written in the line number 6. Here we are trying to write border radius 5 pixel, height 50 pixel, and let me write these shapes. Later on we can edit it. And background color green, and text color is white. You should always use hexadecimal. I'm just for static purpose I'm trying to take this. In this height it is, so we got everything in the same shape, right? Okay. Oh, it's okay now. Let it be of the CSS part. We are not much worried about this. Like next, for example, see here, TikTok. We got, for example, if I want to get the color for this, we have the part, this part here itself, like where this part. So it is in the enclosed in the p tag. So for this, I should able to write some properties. So for this, we can write some class name also. I'm trying to write the class name as content. I'm trying to write the class name for this as a content. Let me write a class name. We are not supposed to use class here in React. We should always use class name because it is a reserved word in this. So instead of writing this in this part, let me enclose this in a div so that it looks class. Just now I have told content part. Yes, next div tag close. For this content I'm trying to write the CSS part here. As is a class one, we need to mention dot text align center, background color orange. See, you will get all the updates of this news. You can go through the official website of this, then you will understand like how we have been using it. In the upcoming sessions also we will try to have more concepts, like for every week we will try to develop a basic application using the concepts what we have covered, so that you will understand where we can use this, all the concepts. I am trying to define the border radius in the sense in order to get the borders as a curved shape and the text color as white. So see here, we got it. Can you see? For example, if I have written TikTok, search, we got TikTok. So you can increase the font size, everything you can do. Like this is how we have done with a basic news app. Like based upon the keyword, it will try to get the latest updates across the world, not only across India, across the world. Whatever you type, you will just get these updates. So hope you are clear with this example. If we can recap this project, what we have done, we have defined a functional component, we have defined the 3 states, each state for updating the value based upon this static keyword, based upon the input field whatever we are trying to do, and we are trying to pass the query itself. Here we are trying to pass based upon this user input field value, and it is trying to use use effect. Use effect will try to load as soon as the web page updates, and it is trying to read from this API. Here the URL part is this one, in the sense the React. Initially the values will be based upon this React keyword. When the user has submitted any other values, it will try to reload. We have defined an input field, we have defined a map. It will try to retrieve the values based upon this key and value pair. Next we have defined a CSS where we have included this in this part. So whenever you are using use state and use effect, you need to import in this header part, or else it will not work. So this is how we have done with this application. In the last week fruit recipe and this app you can find in the below description link. You can just click on it, you can just download the source code and you can reuse it. So let us upload this project in the live. So last time also we got an error, but later on we got rectified it. This time also we will try to implement it. So I'm trying to create a new repository in Git. Every time we should start from the first, like creating a folder, but I'm trying to create in this way. Create new repository. I have created a new folder. I'm trying to copy it. The folder name is React News, and I'm trying to use Git. You have Git session tutorial also in this tutorial series. You can just go through it. I'm trying to write git clone the URL part. Sorry for this, like the URL part I'm unable to copy it here. You can copy it from the workspace. I'm trying to write a React News. As soon as you have done with that, you will get a React News app here in the C drive, sorry, in F drive, a React News. Yes, we got it. So in this also we have a readme file, in this also we have a readme file. In order to copy this workspace, I have been saving these files in this the complete session of this tutorials are in this here, node programs, final. You don't need to copy the complete node modules folder, you just need to copy this workspace. You should not copy node modules folder and just paste it here in your workspace. Copy and replace, or else you can just delete this one. Yes, okay, this is the thing. Now here cd space React News, next one git add. You can also create it initially in the first time itself, so it will be easy for you. Commit. Last command is git push origin master. Once it is done, you will get it will ask you your username and password. Username and password. Logged, sorry, it has let me open my password settings. I forgot the password here. What is the password I have? Should okay. Username is okay, and the password is yes, I got it. It is done. You can just refresh this page. Yes, you got it. Now everything is done here. My server, everything is ready. Application is also ready. Now I want to include this here. I want to upload this in the Heroku, in the sense live server. Whenever you are trying to create Heroku, make sure once you need to sign up, in the sense you need to sign up here. Once you have been, when you should select this option based upon this programming language what they are trying to develop, you just need to select it and you will get a verification link. You will get a verification link to your email ID. Just click on it, then you activate it, then it will be activated. Once it is done, once you have pushed your code in your GitHub, create app. I'm trying to write the folder name as React News of React News, or else React News is already there. Create app. I have created a folder here. If you are getting any issue also here, you can follow the same steps what we had done the last time. Connect to GitHub. It has been connected. The folder name is React News here. I'm trying to search the folder. Yes, connect it. Once it has been successfully connected, you just need to go to the down of the page, scroll to the down and click on deploy branch. Once you have clicked on deploy branch, see it is able to install all the latest versions of this application what we need. It is trying to update the work, everything. Yes, so it takes some time. So this is how we have done with this thing. If you got stuck with any of this like errors or something, you can just share the screenshot to the below email ID so that we can help you out in resolving those errors. In the coding part also, if you got stuck somewhere, if you have any errors, snippets, coding challenges, you can just drop us to the email ID given in the description of this video. Let us take some time. So it is done, I guess. So here it is how we have done with the React News app. In the next part we won't cover based upon these APIs, because all these APIs we have been doing the same thing with the class component. We have done with the cryptocurrency first one, next one we have done with the food app, now the news app. We have done at least 4 to 5 projects based on it. In the first React session of this 1 hour tutorial also we have covered one example of a project, basic application. In the next part we will try to cover the next concepts. I will try to cover next, my agenda is to cover these concepts. Like I want to cover these concepts next. We have covered the first concept and the second part, and in this we need to cover this get and post, and next I will start with this third, state management. We have covered the first 2 parts of this React, and next one we will try to cover with the next part. Yes, hope we will get it live. It is trying to take some time. Once you get this message, then it is successfully done. Your apps has been successfully deployed. See here, this is my localhost app, this is my React app. So shall I type here as TikTok, most trending thing, right? Search news, you got it. So you can also use this URL, my URL, to access this project. So this is how we have done with this project. For the beginners it would be difficult to understand what we are trying to write the code. If you are aware of basic JavaScript concepts and the tutorial series what we have done in our list, then you will able to visualize what is the code we are trying to write, what is the structure we are trying to write here. Okay, like if you have any queries in the snippet, project, anything, you can just drop us a mail or comment below this video. Thank you.